The conduct of by-elections has become a regular feature of the democratic process in Nigeria, the trend which the Independent National Electoral Commission (Inec) says is fast becoming a serious burden due to financial and materials demand. Correspondent Kulojo in this report examines the essence of by-election and its relevance in democracy. The report.
Due to deaths, expulsion or resignation of elected representatives from a political party, parliamentary seats sometimes become vacant between elections. How often vacancies arise largely depends on the term of office. The shorter the term, the less frequently there are likely to be vacancies. Over the years, by-election has become one of the features of the electoral system in Nigeria, a development which some stakeholders in the electoral system said has come to stay. To the Independent National Electoral Commission in Nigeria, the exercise is far becoming a burden.
In the United States, they hardly conduct special election called by-election. They only do so in a few states. So it's not every time that a vacancy occurs in the Senate or in the House of Representatives that they conduct elections. In the Senate, the governor of the state will nominate someone to complete the tenure, often from the party of the deceased candidate. But in our own case, we conduct by-elections. And some of these by-elections are complicated. In 2018, for 2 by-elections, we ended up conducting 6 by-elections.
To some Nigerians, with the pace of democratic government in the country, there is no way by-election could be phased out of the calendar.
But that's not part of our electoral act, and it's not part of whatever we are considering for now. Although it's unfortunate that this thing happened, people die, or although some are due to resignation. So, but if such opportunity comes, we should not restrict it to certain people. We should leave it open for everybody. This is democracy. Let the person with the highest number win. That's what democracy is all about. It's about the number.
Not only that, other stakeholders review the capacity of the commission and emphasize the need for more budgetary allocation for effective performance of the commission.
The issue of election is not just about the election year alone. And even from the law, fund for election is supposed to be released a year before the actual election. And you are going to have some governorship election next year.
And on electoral reforms, it's pointless if we want all these things done and INEC is not properly funded. It is part of what we suggested is INEC has to be independent. INEC cannot be independent. And anyway, really, I feel that is a no-brainer. Whatever the committee has to do to get the funding, all these things are constitutional. They must be done.
To the electoral body, there is the need to organize a retreat where both the legislature and INEC will collaborate, exchange ideas, and find solutions to the pressing issues affecting the electoral process in Nigeria.
We need a big, major conversation in this country. Nigeria has no election season any longer. I said earlier that in Ghana, they conducted only 3 by-elections between one general election and another. In our own case, even before the midterm, vacancies have now occurred in 21 constituencies. But not only that, we also have 8 governorship elections conducted off-cycle. So the commission is conducting elections virtually all year round. We have little time to recover our senses and begin to plan for the next election.
It is hoped that all hands will be on the deck towards reviewing the entire system for the sustenance of democracy in Nigeria. Kunle Ojo, Galaxy TV.